I'm fucking your bitch. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Glad to have you guys here. All phones are down, and I am so excited for this next episode of Cocktails with Cocktales. We got the queen in this bitch. You see her with the kerflurfles on her shoulders. The queen herself, Mary J. TT. What up, dog?
Mary J. TT. I am ready for you to, stop some hateration in this dancery.
So you
I told you, first thing I said out there was like, girl, I really like this bun.
I was just really expecting you to have on high boots so I could really get my Mary J.
Oh, for sure. With the
I was going to wear thigh-high boots because I had this cute romper
that would have been
outfit.
Yeah.
But I changed my mind.
What's your favorite Mary J. song? Is it Vanilla?
Mine is Not Gonna Cry.
I have so many.
Mine is My Life.
I don't know off the top of my head.
I love that song.
I'm not the person that knows the names of the song. I know how to sing it.
All right, so look, this is another episode of Cocktails with Cocktales. We about to get into this motherfucking sex bag. We hoping TT and Ash with the splash. When I say splash, I'm talking to Squirt.
Are all wrong.
Really, you gonna say that on air?
Sorry.
We recorded.
My
Fuck
bad.
the dates.
Can you edit it out?
No. Nigga. Shit. This ain't no fucking sitcom.
What she say?
Can we edit it out? Get on my goddamn
What you want to edit out? I ain't hear that.
No, I don't want to edit nothing.
Okay.
Look.
All right,
I was gonna see if you was gonna repeat it.
Yeah, shit. Talking about some goddamn dates. Speaking of dates, never mind. So look, we got some special guests in this bitch. Ash is like her 8th time back. Shout out to her. But look, we gonna get right into the intro question, and we gonna start with my beautiful co-host. Shout out to her. Officially is the new co-host of Cocktails with Cocktales. JG didn't play the music.
Oh,
You did.
You can blame somebody else.
he did actually ask you. He did.
All right, I got it. I forgot the song.
Very lackluster introduction. Thank you.
Dropping all the bombs.
Yeah, you don't hear all them bombs. Damn, man. You think we going over Baghdad in this bitch? Damn. There we go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Alessa the Queen. Y'all, if y'all been listening regularly, y'all noticed that she's been coming on each and every show, dropping that fire. Last episode, she got fucking spanked. Like, she be going to fuck in for this shit. So I appreciate her and everything that she do. And if you want to spank Alessa, come in my DMs. You name a price, I tell you if it's right.
Okay, actually, no. If you want to spank me, you can come in my DMs and give me your price.
Let me middleman this. Make sure you protect
No,
me.
that's okay. I don't need a middleman. I am my own pimp. My my social media handles are Hippie of the Hood, HIPPIE of the Hood on Twitter and Instagram. So please bypass
cute.
Brandon by all costs. I will let you know my price. It is steep.
It is. Period.
Poor niggas gone.
It is steep.
Talk to them Highland Park girls. Just playing. There's nothing wrong with Highland Park.
No, it is definitely nothing wrong with the HP for sure. For sure.
Just a
I've
joke.
dated a few HP.
I can tell. So
I
look,
had
this
some
is what
great
we're gonna do.
HP.
Some what?
Huh?
What you say?
Let's continue with introductions. Let's continue with
When you
introductions.
from Highland Park, do you rep a certain set? Or is
I'm
it
not
like,
from Highland Park, but I've had some great HPD.
Like, do you just rep Highland Park as 6 blocks, like how it works? Like, you be like 6 block or 5. Okay, anywho.
You just rep HP,
Okay.
As a whole.
Like,
Right.
you don't-
and you make sure not. And everybody knows that you're repping Highland Park, not like Hazel Park or something.
is it true,
that.
like, that they don't have windows in high school?
I just said I'm not from Highland Park.
We didn't have windows in our high school.
Yeah, we did. 6th floor.
Damn, y'all only had
At
And
our
the first floor.
on the first line.
My whole
nigga, I
my
was
whole
in there.
school was windows.
You
So
didn't
let
go
me
to
just
our
shut up.
Nope. Nope. All right, so anywho, I went to a prison for 9th grade. So look.
You want some Frederick Douglass?
No, I went to Old Redford College Preparatory High School.
Oh,
Fuck you,
I
Jonathan.
dated someone that went there.
All right, I bet you did. All right, so look, shout out to y'all special guest. We gonna keep it swagging around. Name brand Smith is every social media that you need to know. Please follow me so that you can participate in my votes on my story. They go in. TT always votes no. TT,
What?
say it.
we're introducing.
Oh, hey, I'm T.
T.
Yes, my
Just one T.
like sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
You trying to say how you taste? I'm confused.
Either way, whatever.
You ever taste yourself?
So you're not that vanilla.
Listen,
think about it,
if
though.
I have
She tasted herself by
significant
accident.
Right, she has to think about it.
Oh, like if I'm having,
Your dick tastes weird.
intercourse with a guy and he may go down and then come back up and kiss me, yeah, that would be a form
Okay,
of
we're gonna have a great
tasting
conversation then.
myself.
You ever
correct?
like
Excited.
fuck somebody raw and then suck their dick?
Absolutely.
So you taste? Oh yeah, you really tasted yourself.
Yeah.
And the sweat.
That's not part of sex.
Huh?
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's part of sex.
Okay, I just was saying she tasted herself.
I'm not that vanilla. I just don't do the extreme things that you do.
What do you think that I do that's extreme?
You get your ass ate. I'm not eating
You don't
no
get your
nigga
ass. Do you get your ass ate?
Yes.
When was the
but
first-
I'm not
when was the
ass
first
eater.
time you got
I'm
your
not the
ass ate?
bottom feeder.
When was the last time you got your ass ate?
When I went to Houston. What was that? In June.
When was the
Took
first
June
time you
off.
got your ass ate?
Oh, probably the first time I had sex.
Really? That nigga got in his bag
I
first
always
time.
dated older guys.
Ooh,
So-
okay, that might be a different conversation today. Let's
Yeah.
moving on to
Yeah, I always dated older guys. But yeah, I'm T Tatriana. Everyone calls me T. My Instagram is Shades of Beauty _LLC.
Okay. Splash,
What's up?
because you be squirting.
I wish I knew how to do that.
Because not every woman can squirt, so I totally understand that.
That's-
Because I've
it was
only ever
actually
squirted
said
like
it.
twice in my
Yeah, I
life,
mean,
so I get
it
it.
took a long
I've only
time.
ever squirted like twice in my life, so I get it.
I do not.
Can you train your body? Yeah, I've only I've only
I mean, it's
squirted
almost
twice in my
like just like coming. Like when I first started, it was over, and that's how squirting is too. It just
Well, maybe I just haven't had the right.
yeah, because it's only like
I
it's not a
disagree.
lot of people that can. No,
If you
no.
can't make yourself squirt,
everybody can't make.
you
me.
can't expect somebody else to.
Well, I can make myself squirt.
See,
If
I
you
don't.
can't make yourself do something,
Well,
you can't expect somebody
penetration-
else.
But then it
Or
also
just
don't
like-
be like again on purpose. It's just like sometimes.
Sometimes it just like
happens.
sometimes it just both times that I squirted, I was like, "The fuck is going on?"
You didn't try on purpose.
I was like, "How did
you
this
just-
even happen?" Oh, that's never happened before.
So do y'all put towels
Does
on
it
when y'all
feel
masturbate?
like it feels like you're peeing?
No,
Like, what
I
does it feel
don't
like?
put. I don't put
Sometimes.
towels down when I masturbate. No, I don't put towels down when I
Ash,
masturbate.
you got
I
like
get-
masturbate towels?
I don't.
masturbate towel?
Like I ain't putting down a regular towel for masturbation.
I mean, usually like
put down
I
nothing for
already
masturbation.
done had my whole day. I done showered. I'm not gonna put no clothes on after I shower, so I got the same towel on. And then
So you
just get on
masturbate-
it, then I just
So
start
you
a whole new
masturbate
towel.
right after the shower.
Yeah, usually
I
right before
sweat
bed.
sometimes, so I do masturbate. You know what's uncomfortable is when you masturbate and you just hold it in your hand. Like
That doesn't happen to
That
women.
doesn't happen.
Women don't have to hold anything in their hand when they masturbate.
In my
Yeah, women
hand.
don't have to hold anything in their
Hold
hand
it
when
in
they
my hand.
We have to go wipe, but we don't have to hold
yeah, that's
anything in
what's
our
so
hand
annoying
when we
because I be
masturbate.
exhausted and I don't feel like getting up.
No, that's very true.
That is
There's
very
been times
true, and I
where
do
fell
understand
asleep
that.
That's very
with
true.
caked up nut like
Keep
on my
wipes by
thigh.
your bed.
That's
Just
what
keep some
I
wipes.
keep- I
I
keep
was
a
gonna say
towel. I'm not gonna hold you
I
up.
keep
I
wipes.
bring it
I
with me.
honestly keep wipes. I keep wipes right there.
I bring my
so
towel
that
with
I
me.
can, like if I got to.
Oh no, I bring my
gotta
wash
wipe,
cloth
clean
with
it
me
right.
in bed.
Like first of all, so you just jack off barehanded. You don't keep Kleenexes next to you.
You don't be prepared? Like, mine's just thought out.
Right, you
like,
ain't-
I have
no, it's very
everything
thought
on the dresser.
Because
I'm bare hand McGraw.
I said the move.
bare hand McGraw. Okay,
Yeah,
did you
like-
ever jack off in that condom I gave you?
No, actually, I need to.
That should
move
be
it.
easy cleanup if you jack off in the condom.
But see, then I can smell
That's
condom in
how
my
you
room. I feel like I
jack
gotta.
up. That seem like that would feel good.
He asked me. He wanted a condom. He wanted to try a condom.
When-
that
since
I
I
don't.
don't-
That,
condom
yeah,
for-
a condom that I
Because, no,
suggested.
seriously,
Yeah.
because I don't have sex in condoms. The last time I did have sex in a condom, I couldn't stay hard because I feel like the way I stay hard is I can feel my dick, but in a condom I can't feel it, so my dick's suffocated, so I can't like stay hard. So what I would do to get used to the condom is I would jack off in the condom,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so that I can teach
so funny
myself
how
how to
this
stay
so
hard.
So when you're having these threesomes, you don't use condoms.
Time out, my nigga. Well, first off, who the fuck is having a condom threesome?
Oh right.
Well,
Because that's my issue why I won't have a threesome, because I just feel like it's too many bodily fluids going
well,
around.
that's why you get checked before you have a threesome.
Not
like
just that.
everybody
That's too
should.
much. To
No,
even,
how is it too much to get
this is
checked?
really planned. So this is planned out. Like it's
Yeah,
not
for
a
the
most
spur
part,
of the
yeah.
moment.
But I mean, how often do you get checked? Next question: how often do you get checked, TT?
Once a year, I go to my
When was the la-
gynecologist.
Well, how many niggas do you be fucking?
I just go as it's part of my insurance. So why not fucking go every year when?
No, you said once a year. So I'm saying every year, do you only fuck one dude?
I fuck maybe like 2 or 3 dudes a
Okay,
year.
I hope
But
you know.
they're usually the recycled dudes from the previous.
So recycled dudes can't fuck
Yes.
other women and get an STD and then give it to you?
Absolutely, but I'm still thinking that it's too many bodily fluids going around because I don't know where this young lady has been. I know.
But that's why when you do,
Threesomes,
say that
it's
you want to
planned.
have a threesome, for the most part, usually threesomes are planned.
I
You
never
know what?
knew
They're
that they
not
were
always
planned.
planned. They're not always planned. Some threesomes have been, threesomes are spontaneous sometimes.
Because I'm like, the
but,
stories
like-
I've heard from my friends.
But some, I mean,
They
for the
don't-
most part, the majority of the threesomes I have been.
Ash, was your threesomes planned?
I've never had a threesome.
Oh, want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
What kind of?
Oh, I mean, no, come on, cuz.
See, I have a question. I had a legitimate question. What kind of threesome do you want to have? Like, do you want to have a threesome with another woman?
Yeah, 2 women and a man.
Why you calling
Well,
me
me,
cuz?
another woman. And
That
a
was
man.
disrespectful.
What'd you say?
Get the fuck out.
Because I got you cuz.
Yeah.
Like, we're like friends, like real friends. You can't keep on doing that.
I saw your
You
little
can't
butt
keep.
does
cheek.
that to
Oh, see,
everyone. He does that to
behavior.
everybody.
It's
He makes me
repeated
so
mad.
behavior.
TT, I
He
ain't never
does
tried to
to
fuck
And
you.
he
everybody.
know we not. He know
We're
we
not
does
gonna
it
go
to
there. You
everybody.
called my phone one night and it was very weird and very uncomfortable.
You just made that up.
You
I did not make that up.
Look, all
You
I'm
said
gonna
he
say.
calls
no,
your phone one night and it
all
made
I'm
you
gonna say is,
uncomfortable?
all I'm gonna say is,
was
without
very
putting business out there, I do not have sex with my friends' ex-mates. So look, Ash, I do want to tell a story.
Okay, we're not gonna go there then.
Yeah, no, we not. So Ash, I gotta tell a story about Ash. I don't think I ever told this on air. So I seen Ashley at like, what was it, 3 events? I think it was
This is your
3.
story.
It was 3 events. So every event, I thought she was a completely different person because of like her hair or like something about her.
Oh, like
just,
today, you didn't even know who she
yeah,
was.
like seriously. So
like for real, that's
like
okay.
she was at Wit strip club event, didn't even realize it. Then I seen her at this random college house party, like it was a college themed house party, and didn't even realize it. And so then I realized we had mutual friends, and she thought I was ugly, so it just didn't work out. But the point is that
Is it because you short and thick?
is it Ash? She never told me.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we found out that we had friends that was too close to the
No,
friends.
she
because
just
he's
told
short
you
and
what it
thick.
was. You're
She
short.
literally
No.
just said it's because you were short and thick.
You just tried to.
I'm so sorry that all I did was asking a simple,
She do
innocent
like-
question.
And he came up with something totally
And
different.
got
It's
mad.
because we got mutual
After she
friends.
confirmed what I said was true.
Okay, look, Alessa and Mary J, y'all both shut the fuck up and let's get the fuck on to the next steps, okay? Fuck both y'all.
Okay.
So, let's get into the intro question.
Okay.
And the intro question is, what's your price? I know I'm cheap.
Price far as
Like, for somebody to fuck. If Ryan wanted to fuck you, how much would you charge him? Why did you look at his shoes?
because Ryan is not approaching someone like me. So.
Oh, damn.
But-
No,
okay.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I like it.
What is someone like
First off,
you?
this is a married man. Is it?
How you
Didn't you
know?
say something? I've heard him throw the wife word around a couple times.
Him and his wife might be open.
That has nothing to do with me.
Well, maybe he open to giving you some dick and she okay with it.
I'm not open to that. Now, that's one of my rules. I do not sleep with married men.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't.
All right.
Not knowingly.
No, whatever, TT. All right, so look.
You don't knowingly fuck marry me.
Yeah, you know.
basically. Okay. You know what? I'm definitely with you there.
Yeah.
Because these niggas be lying.
I'll knowingly
I say
fuck her.
knowingly.
I would
Because
knowingly.
Yeah.
These niggas do be
If
lying.
I was single, I would knowingly fuck a married woman. That is her karma, not mine.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
it
my
could
thing.
definitely-
Because I want to
that's-
be married one day, and I wouldn't want
If
somebody
she
to fuck
gives
I
me
don't
me.
permission,
necessarily want to be married one day,
I'm in
but
her
I just
kitchen.
don't want no other fucked up shit to come back like that on me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let
But
me
what's your
shut up.
price though?
Okay, I would say I don't necessarily have a price.
If a dude put $10,000 on the table and said, "I just want to have sex with you tonight with a condom on," is it okay? You would say no.
No, I probably would say yeah.
What about 5,000?
No.
We talking to Tatiana.
Sorry. I'm sorry, TT.
No, because I've dated men where I've received those type of gifts and haven't had to
A
give up
nigga
anything.
gave you $5,000.
Yeah, my dude that I date now, like he was cashing before we ever even kissed each other.
But did he fuck?
No.
He still ain't
Well,
fuck.
we've had sex, but I can count on my hands how many times we've had sex. And
Y'all niggas
yeah, he
fooling.
still take care of me. So,
Wow.
so I think that's
Beautiful.
an issue why I have a problem with dating because I hold people to his standard. and what I've experienced with him. So it's like, why would I go sleep with you if you're not even offering me what he offering?
Plus, you can't just give it up to every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here anyway. These niggas
Unless you want to.
Unless you want to. That's very true.
But then that price probably different per person too.
Exactly. It definitely varies.
So
I'm pretty sure
TT
has had sex with somebody fairly quickly before. It was just that she wasn't attracted to, she was attracted in a different way.
What's the soonest you've ever had sex with someone?
Yeah.
And we going back to the first time you fucked, like all the way. Don't exit out bodies that wasn't good. We want them all.
What about bodies she don't remember? Well, let's just go back to the original question.
Let's see. Probably like definitely a week. I remember this one guy.
Just a week? I'm sorry. Okay.
I was in love with him from the first time I saw him. I'm talking about open like 24.
Do I know him?
No, you don't know him. He about to get out of jail too. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, jail did?
What did he do?
Yes.
You guys probably heard of him. He was on the news.
Wait. Excuse me.
Damn, this
I
guy
don't know
got
if you
a...
guys remember the Benihana shooting.
The Benihana shooting?
The nigga shot the nigga at his table at Benihana.
So the nigga that shot is the one that's in jail.
No, the nigga that niggas got into an argument at the table. Nigga pulled out his gun, shot the nigga at the table.
I love
Do
him.
you know how ghetto
The
you
one
gotta be?
you love the one that shot?
Yes.
Oh,
You know how
Yeah.
ghetto you gotta be to shoot a nigga at Benihana?
The first, I'm talking about
Nigga
the
trying to cook
first
your shit
day
up in the
he
middle,
pulled
Can
up.
I be honest?
I
I'm
was
not gonna
like,
lie. I don't care wherever I go, I'm eating hibachi. That's the Detroit in me for sure. I can travel all over the world. I'm
Was that
saying
the hibachi table?
yes.
Was you there?
No, he was with his girlfriend.
You done snitched on them.
Anybody else want an edible?
'Cause it ain't,
Hell no.
I just took
can't.
an edible.
Man,
I
it'd
wish
be
I
two
could.
Ashleys on my shoulders with their foreheads trying to headbutt me. So look,
No, but him, yeah, it was very quickly with him because I was like, I'm talking about laid eyes on him and was in love.
do you be paying on his commissary?
don't talk about my forehead. I know it's
It's really not that.
I've sent
know
him
the-
some money before, but
You know
no.
the dick is good when they pay on the commissary.
somebody not.
I've sent him some money before, but it was literally, I think, like for one of his birthdays. But no, I recently
You
sent
sent
him a
that nigga
book.
commissary money for his birthday. You are so sweet.
I recently sent him a book.
Do he
That's
be
even better. Malcolm X. Yes,
he was
Detroit
so
Red.
happy.
Do he be eating your ass?
When he gets
Yeah,
out, he
he
might
might.
eat her ass.
He might.
Oh, you paying on the
No, but I'm talking about
Right,
when
he better eat
me
some
and him
ass.
had sex everywhere.
Remember when I put
love
that money
him.
on your books,
Wait,
nigga?
when you say everywhere, like what was the most wild place y'all had sex?
In oh, I'm so
Conjugal
embarrassed,
visits?
y'all.
Oh.
No, it was so we took a road trip, and we was like, it was a bunch of us. It was a group road trip.
Like fucking?
Let me
On the
finish the
road?
story.
Orgy
We
bus?
took a group road trip and we were drinking, and I think everybody was fucking horny, and we pulled over in I think it was a McDonald's parking like rest stop, and
Off
yeah,
of
we had
fucking
sex in the
75.
bathroom.
Like everybody?
No, me and him went in the bathroom.
But you
There,
said
other
everybody was
people-
horny. What they do? Twiddle they
They
thumbs?
probably might have went in the car, but we actually went in the rest stop.
Really? What position was you in?
We did quite a few.
Did you sit on the toilet?
No, we actually, it was a one stall, so we locked the door.
Okay. Did anybody walk in? Oh, it was
No,
Okay, never mind.
nobody
All
walked
right.
in. That
'Cause
was
they
very
locked the
exciting.
door.
Since we on that, what's the most wild place you had sex at, Ashley? Library?
No, I thought about it actually, but no, it ain't worth my. My
Oh,
peanut
I've
butter.
had sex in the hospital.
Was you the fucking patient?
I sure was.
Damn.
It was so after I got shot,
I was just about to ask, was it after you got shot?
It
You
was-
got shot?
yeah, it was
you
after
sexually
I
God damn, Ashley!
On air, you already said that.
Why you gotta act like you don't know these?
These things, right? Like you,
I
Well,
wanna
you
be-
mad because I snitched?
I want to be Oprah.
he would
You're
act
not,
like he don't know nothing. Like it's a
you're not
surprise.
Oprah. You may have long flowing locks like Oprah, but
What difference would that
Bitch ain't
make?
got no locks.
You might be
Oprah is a horrible, horrible person. You may be thick like Oprah.
Ashley, you said that.
He said
Oh, yeah, she
it was this
You made me think like Oprah.
nigga. Yeah, you may.
That was. You are thick. Like, give me some
Shut
thought.
the fuck up.
That's my little thick bitch. He hates when I say
my
that.
little
But that's my little thick bitch.
That's you not up,
Brandon.
Look,
That's,
look.
oh, that's your thick bitch.
Look,
I'm sorry.
Eminem, I
I'm
need you to
sorry.
just let Ashley answer the question.
First of all,
Okay, go ahead,
I'd rather
Ashley.
be Eminem. You know,
Mary
that's
J,
okay. Thank
we'll
you, little
let you
thick
get
bitch.
back into your life in a second.
Okay.
Now, Ashley, what was you saying?
Go ahead, Ash.
With the Rihanna forehead, let's go.
Rihanna fine though.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a Rihanna forehead too. I think my fur is kind of big.
Yeah, yours is a little oval. Ash, what was you saying?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's nothing that's that exciting. Behind a church.
Behind the church.
Yeah, in a car.
Ooh,
Praying,
you
what you doing?
little
What kind of car?
sinner.
What kind of car was you in?
In my truck.
We are all sinners and
We
sinners.
all lie.
She probably went to church right after that and sat in the front row.
I did not. It was the weekend because
And so you went to church that Sunday because it was the weekend.
That was smart though, because
it was
nobody's
around
going
that
to the
time
church.
when I was real consistent. I'm not gonna tell
That's
you.
okay, cause look,
no
I
sinner.
understand. You needed to get
Car
it in
sex
and then get your
uncomfortable
praise
when you
in.
got
But it was
Legacy.
like it was in Royal Look, so it was like a white people church.
Oh,
Oh
Catholic.
man, y'all was at Methodist Christ of Lord.
I said I was in my car.
Oh, what made you go to you left Mr.
It was
B's and
a
wanted some
tequila.
D?
You know, Royal Look has the tequila tasting like fest every
Yes.
year.
She was at
they
Mr.
do.
No,
B's.
I want to go to that. That
No,
sounds
it wasn't.
No, they have a
It's a
tequila
beach.
tasting fest on Main Street every year.
Every year in that market area.
I have
or
a
whatever.
tequila tasting fest all the time.
Shut up, Brent. Can we continue to listen to Ashley's story, her anecdote? Thank you. Continue.
Thank you. But that was really it. I went there and obviously got very drunk. And it was the church is kind of like across the street from it.
Okay.
Is it on Main Street or is it that one on Woodward?
No, I think it's 11 Mile because the
Damn, y'all want to go
the
foot
limit-
or something?
11 Mile
is
in
right
Main Street?
there. Yeah,
Right,
the
I know
movie theater
exactly
is
what
right
she's talking
over
about. I know
there.
exactly what church she's talking about.
You
because it's
fucked in
right
that
across
lot
the
too,
street.
didn't you?
No, I have not. I have fucked in that movie theater, but I haven't. No.
See, that's why I don't like
And
sitting
it
all
was
around the
movie
city.
theater.
But mine
Hell
was
yeah.
like
Who has not
Fairlane.
fucked in Imagine?
I've never had sex in a movie.
I
No,
had
mine
sex
was
at Star
Stars.
Fairlane.
I mean, I've had sex in the Stars and in Imagine. and-
Wait, so what's your price,
Was
Ash?
there people there?
I
Yeah.
told you it varies
Yeah,
per
yeah.
person, per situation.
All right, all
It's
jokes
not
aside,
You had
how
sex
much?
in
Let's not
Imagine?
talk
How
about
much
that.
would you charge?
I'm not about to give you
to
no
have
number
sex
right now
with
for nothing.
Alessa.
How much would
Jesus
you charge?
Christ.
What? Repeat the question.
If Alessa wanted to fuck you, how much would you charge her? She got $2,500. She throw it on the table. Are you scissoring Alessa right now?
If she gave me $2,500,
Yeah.
yeah. But she
$2,500. That's $2,500.
Maybe she want to fuck you.
You know that's
I mean, that's what I said,
2,000.
depend on the person.
So
You
Like
can
if I
make
gave you,
that.
if I put $500 on the table right now, would you fuck me?
$500
Absolutely
on
not.
the table, no.
1,000,
No,
1,500,
no.
No.
5,000.
It would cost way more to fuck you than fuck her.
So 5,000. 5,000.
It's okay, Brandon.
What's
It's
that
okay.
noise? He's so
It's okay. Just let it go. Just
Oh,
let
that's
it
what
go.
it is. I'm like, what
Oh,
am
that's
I
why you changed the
hearing?
subject?
No, I'm just wondering what the
So
hell I was
5,000
listening
is the
to.
one.
No, she already said it would cost way more.
And she said she
Way
wouldn't
more.
charge you.
So
I mean,
look, there's a difference in
like-
experience. There's a difference in experience, and it's not saying that I'm also experienced, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck Ash. So I
mean, I wouldn't, but I can see
I'm
you
sorry,
doing
I
it.
call every
Fine.
Ashley Ash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm already like, hey, Ash.
Right.
TT, you ever had
TT,
sex with a girl?
TT Ash.
Absolutely
He's my
not.
friend.
What's the most you did with a woman before?
A peck. And it was because you dared me.
Oh.
And I was so grossed out.
We do
and
not
it wasn't
talk
even,
By a
about-
peck.
What happens
Yes,
at the cabin
girl, I'm
stays
so-
at the cabin.
Well, I'm just saying.
might have won it.
My
His
first kiss, my first
I
kiss
haven't
was
been-
like
in
a
you
peck.
scared by a peck and you went to one in his cabin?
And I haven't been invited to any more after that because obviously I was a grandma. I don't feel like I was cool. I even
TT was
flashed you
cool.
guys.
Yeah, she got nice nipples.
Do you?
Yeah, her titties is nice.
Not flashing.
Oh,
But-
okay, because I was clearly
Turn the
like,
camera off.
let me see it, girl.
She had to strip butt naked to flash her titties. She got this Kurt Flurful joint.
She don't have to. She could just like pull up her shirt. She doesn't even.
Absolutely
have one on.
not.
But I'm not asking you to. It's okay.
Like flashing in the studio is like kind of banned since Brandon ruined it the first time.
Please
We
tell us
do.
the story.
Please.
Oh no, this
tell us
chick
what
she pulled her
happened.
titties out.
Get on the microphone and tell us exactly
this
what
chick-
happened.
No, this chick
with,
pulled her titties out. I'm not gonna lie. I was excited because I'm like, wow, this bitch gonna do it. Cool, you know.
Right.
And she
Is this the
did.
chick with the terrible areolas?
These areolas was top 5, and now I'm
We
not
talked
talking
about these
4,
areolas
3, 2.
before.
They was the. Am I lying? They was the worst. I feel so bad for this, but they were the
Everybody's
worst.
areolas was different.
No, hers.
Everybody's areolas. Do you not watch porn?
I don't.
What she say?
Girl, she asked if everybody's areolas look different.
see
your
your friend's
areolas
titties before?
definitely look different than my
my
areolas,
friends
baby girl.
different.
I
Titties
have
look
white
regular
bitch
to me.
All her
areolas. My
friends ain't got
areolas is
titties.
little, and I bet your areolas is probably big
Every one
and
of your
pretty.
friends I think about ain't got titties.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
the
they're
problem.
not little.
I bet you Ashley's areolas is big and pretty because she
Mine
has
ain't
some
big.
big
I bet
pretty
you
titties
her
up there.
areolas the same color
I
as
feel
her
like mine
titties.
is
man.
I bet you they not. I bet you they brown. Her
small.
areolas.
So
is
because this girl
are they?
had the worst areolas, you guys were like, you didn't make her feel
Okay, I'm just gonna
uncomfortable,
guess
did
and
y'all?
really
I'll be
enjoy
honest.
my
I'll
Did
be
you do
honest.
any
This is
special
the-
sound effects?
I will be honest. I would pay to see the titties in the studio that I haven't already seen today.
How much?
Whose titties in here have you seen? Oh, you've seen
Well, he
TT's
saw
titties.
mine. Unfortunately.
I'm just asking.
I saw your titties too.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately.
I would pay $50 cash app for a titty right now.
For a titty right now, $50 cash it. Right.
$50 for some
I don't
fucking
wanna
Right.
see your
I told
fucking-
you I used to sell my fart videos. You think I'm about to accept $50 for a titty?
for a titty.
Hey,
For a
would
titty?
you, what would you do if your nigga?
So this
People buy
guy
fart
just
videos.
wrote me recently about selling pictures with
Girl, get in the
nylons.
bag. Get in
And he said,
the
and he has a
bag.
fetish for flight attendants.
Get in the
And I told him
bag.
that I only said,
TT.
but I don't know what to do. And he like
We'll
screenshotted
talk. We'll
me.
talk after the show.
You
We'll talk
single
after the
too?
show.
Yeah,
Girl, get in this bag. Girl, get in
You
this
think he
bag.
was
Please
serious?
and thank you.
Yes,
Please,
absolutely.
Of course he's men. Not even men. People
People.
are disgusting. They like all types of shit.
I've learned.
They
I've
like
been
all types of
learning
shit.
from his
They
page.
like all
And
types of
I've
shit.
learned not to judge people. I'm just
I
gonna
have
accept people the way
not
they
to
are.
judge,
And if you
yep.
want to give me money for
For
you know,
the most basic, you
I
want to
will
give me
do
money
it.
for shitting on the phone every morning when I was gonna shit anyway or fart anyway? For sure, for sure.
So,
I
so
used
what
to
would you
get
do? Let me ask y'all a question. What would y'all do if, like, y'all in love, right? Y'all got a man, y'all love her, somebody y'all expect to be with for the rest of y'all lives, and they come with you like, look, I ain't bringing this up because I know it's a little off the wall, but it's something that I really like and I really want from you. And I'm going to give y'all both scenarios. Because I know Alessa's with the shits.
Okay.
Well, she's with everything but literal shit. But Ash, your dude says to you, I know this going to sound wild, but I really just want you to fart on my face. You be farting around that nigga all the time, but he want this on his face. What's your response?
But actually not. Like I don't fart around people.
Okay,
Me
well,
either.
what's your response? Your man, somebody you love that you feel like you're gonna be with, are you really gonna say, I'm gonna conform and just start farting on this nigga face every
I mean,
blue moon?
I don't think that that's something that I would do like on a regular. But if it's somebody I love and that's something that get them off, then
You would fart on your lover's face.
if you want me to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna think it's weird, but I'm gonna say if I like really love him and that's like.
What you gonna do if it's stinking?
I'm gonna be concerned.
Like-
my first
I'm gonna
question.
be
I'm
very
gonna just ask,
concerned.
like, nigga, what if you get pink eye? Like,
Like,
that's
what
my
you mean, like,
first
sit on your
question.
face, like
Yeah.
sit on your face and like, or like, I kind of
you don't die from pink eye.
Yeah,
That's very
like-
true. You
Like,
don't
what
die
you
from
mean?
pink
Like,
eye.
I gotta like sitting on your face or like,
you just gotta bend over with
ass
your pants
naked.
off.
yeah,
Should I
like
have-
I'm by you. That's
No, you
kinda
just gotta
one
bend
thing,
over in
like,
his face and poop. Burnt.
I don't know.
You
Like-
so irritating.
So TT,
I
if
would
your
do
dude
it.
said,
Definitely.
hey,
I know.
Yeah,
I really like you and I love you and I want to be with you. It's something that I like that I feel like is not your speed, but it's something that I want to do with you. And he says, I want you to rub my asshole with your index finger.
Absolutely not.
It will probably be more of a thumb than an index finger because think of this
Rub
awkward
his
ass
asshole.
motion.
Yeah, just do like this.
Rub his
His asshole.
I'm not touching no nigga asshole. And I feel like the type of men that I date are not gonna ask me.
Now,
today.
remember,
because
this
I
comes
already
out of left
listen,
field.
It's also a nigga coming out. So
and I'm gonna think you coming out.
Why?
So wait, maybe we aren't.
Why
supposed
he's
to be
asking you
together.
to do it? He's not asking a man to do it.
Yeah, why would you think he was coming out? What would he be
Listen,
coming out
I
about?
already think the guys that's asking me to pinch their nipples is gay.
How is that gay?
Yes.
How is that? Yo, do you like your nipples pinched?
No, my titties is not doing nothing for me. Like,
Maybe that's why they
lick
cute,
my
'cause no,
clit
nothing happened to
or
'em.
Let's fuck.
I'm so sorry.
My
You don't
titties-
like your nipples stimulated? You don't like your titties played with? You don't like?
No, I feel like I can play with my own titties. Like I don't need you
What?
to.
I
feel like-
I don't like that.
But I would
That's
say
not a
that
thing for me.
What you
It
gotta
may
say,
depend on
Foreheads?
it may depend on the person too, because I was never very big on like I like to look at my titties, but I never cared
Me
for
too.
people to do stuff to like. I
I'm
was
just
never
like,
big on people
okay,
sucking my titties
what's
for real.
next? Like,
Until maybe a couple years ago.
But
I'm
TT,
like,
what I
I
want to
love my
get to
titties
with you
sucked.
is
it just depends. Like they gotta know what they doing. You can't just be doing. Yeah, you
You
gotta
have great
you gotta
eyebrows.
Feel,
I'm sorry, I keep seeing your eyebrows.
I got what?
You have great
yeah,
eyebrows.
she be having nut on him.
Great eyebrows.
So, but no, my question is, CT, like,
gave him a
I
hater
get
for
what
you.
everything that you're saying, but why is it that you think that a man is homosexual because you play with his nipples?
You know what? They may not be homosexual
you
because
said
I've had like 3 guys, and my main guy, my sugar daddy, that's what he likes. He likes me to.
And you think he
Lick
might be
his
gay
nipples,
because
and
you
I'm
lick
like,
his nipple?
I'm I'm a flick a nipple with my tongue for sure.
It was the first for me. Maybe because I felt like he put his titty in my mouth, and I was like,
he got titties.
no, he's slim. But in my mind,
He just put it right in.
He
He just put the nipple
I'm
right in
laying
your
down,
face
and he
like,
on
pow.
top of me, and he's like, lick
He
my
dropped it in
nipple.
your mouth like you would drop it in his.
And I'm like,
fuck.
I'm like, okay, and I told my friends.
Right, like here you go, baby.
Then this other guy, I happened to.
Right, he lifted it up. Suck these nipples.
Then this other guy, we were having sex like doggy style, and I happened to look in the mirror, and this nigga was pinching his own nipples, and I'm like,
I actually have nipple clamps.
What do you mean? What the fuck?
Because
What's
I
wrong
want to
with
use
that?
nipple clamps on a person,
imagine
and I want to use
you
my
getting
hand.
fucked from behind. I'm gonna expect you to be
so-
smacking my ass and doing something. This nigga is over there pinching his fucking nipples, like.
That's a different vibe.
I looked in the mirror, and this
Niggas
nigga,
definitely be on that nipple
this
rubbing
nigga
shit.
was in the mirror pumping me from the back, pinching his own nipples, and I'm like,
Hey, look,
Brandon,
this is what
have
I'm
you
gonna
ever
say.
pinched your own nipples while
No.
beating the bitch from? While beating her in the
Listen.
bed.
That I feel like it's certain shit that I like that I'm not.
that was too
Put it
much
like
for
this.
me.
This is what I'm saying. When you have a connection with lovers, compared to like fucking somebody random,
Yeah.
and you have a connection, it's certain shit that you like with that lover. And accept. It's shit that you like. Like, I don't think that I'm per se sub. I just think that I like switching and being a sub with my girl. I don't think that's something.
Completely understandable.
I don't think that's something.
Being submissive.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't think it's something I would just do
submitting
with
to your
any and
submitting
I'm
to
so
your
green
partner.
when it comes.
So-
It's okay. It's okay, boo.
Yes,
She
bitch,
like,
clearly.
it's a substitute teacher in this bitch. Like,
No, it's not substitute teachers. I did substitute actually for a hot second.
I was a substitute dick for a while.
I've been a side bitch
I
before.
believe it. Haven't we all?
Sides.
Haven't we all been a side bitch
Hey, wait,
before?
how was your vanilla ass
We've
a
all been a
side?
side bitch.
Ash, you still a side, right?
You know,
Still a side
paid
bitch.
well.
Nigga, you're married.
Yeah, okay.
Am I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
All right, so look, TT, this.
Yes.
So you don't think a dude is gay for pinching his nipples? It just was a little weird.
It was extremely weird.
But is a dude gay for getting his ass ate?
Absolutely.
Why? Do you not like your ass ate?
I do,
So
but
that's gay?
it's weird. It's not.
So you think
I
you
don't
weird?
think I per se like it, but it's just like if it's getting done, it's like okay.
You don't be like, stop.
I kind of scooch, like you know.
You looking this ass
No.
for sure.
Ash, you like
And I
your
feel
ass
like
ate?
every guy they
Like,
do it, and it's like why?
From the rooter to the tutor.
Ash, you like your ass ate?
It's
Pussy is supposed to
uncomfortable.
be eaten how it's wiped.
I
Front to back.
don't. I haven't really like just done it. Like if I've gotten my ass ate, it's because they already like eaten me
So you
out.
ain't have a nigga like
Never
spread your
deliberately,
cheeks
no.
and tongue punch your booty.
I've
hole.
had a
Oh,
nigga
I've
spread
had-
my cheeks and stick his tongue in my asshole, and I
And
was
some
like,
niggas be
whoa.
in that bag. Yeah.
And some boys do.
when
and
I'm talking about suck
yeah,
it.
I've had my
And I'm
ass
like-
motorboated.
So you
dudes
saying? So
like
you saying
Yes,
like when you say
same.
suck
Yeah.
it, like he got some doodle crumb?
maybe.
Possibly. I mean, I think I'm very clean.
I ain't
but
never tongue punching the booty
that
hole
was
again.
just
That
a
was
bit much
disgusting,
for
dog.
me.
you never what?
Tongue punching the booty hole. Like,
So what's the difference between that? Like
If you lick it.
like I'm
tongue punching? To me, tongue punching is when I
Oh, it's a
deliberately
name for it. Something
like
new.
spreading your cheeks so
going
that
in there.
so and going in there like because the booty
Yes,
hole is
I've
really
had that.
tight and you can't. It's harder to get your tongue in there, so you like got to punch
I
to
feel
get
you.
it through that. You tongue punching the booty hole.
I mean, I can't really tongue punch a booty hole because my tongue gonna stop at this ring.
Let's see. Is that how long your tongue is? Ooh, that ring probably a pop a booty hole make him feel. Woo-hoo.
Listen,
All right, so
I can almost touch my
I'm just
chin
not
with my
doing
tongue.
that myself.
how long is your tongue, TT?
I don't feel like it's very long.
It's
like,
thick.
is it?
Yeah, it's a little.
I have a
long,
thick
think so.
tongue.
Thick tongue.
Ash, how long your tongue?
Mine ain't that long. Don't ask me to lick my tongue out.
Lick your tongue.
I said don't ask me.
Can you
to lick
touch your
my tongue out 'cause
chins?
I'm not.
All right. So,
Okay, next question.
all right. So, do you consider yourself vanilla?
I do not, because I feel like just because I don't do certain things don't mean I
Everything.
don't do other things. No, it's not.
What is it? What's the wild shit that you think you do?
I had sex on the beach. I feel like that was pretty wild.
Having sex in public or something, that's the wildest thing you've ever done.
That's not wild.
No, that's just having sex.
Yeah,
but
that's
in
just
public.
having sex in public.
No. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
low-key
it was,
trying to fuck a
I
couple
mean,
daddies,
like-
a few friends' daddies.
oh no, I've never fucked that.
You ever fuck two dudes in one day?
I fucked some brothers.
No, maybe in the same week.
You ever fuck cousins? Niggas from the same gang?
I fucked Mistakenly, I fucked friends.
How much?
Mistakenly.
Blood. Okay.
Yeah, mistakenly, I fucked.
Y'all
friends.
notice Detroit don't have gangs. It's called cliques instead. It's like
No, back in the day, like we
We used to
had
have
gangs.
gangs for
Like I
shop
was
to
in a
shop.
gang. Like back in the day.
Wait, you were in a gang?
What's the name of your gang?
So like,
Right?
Is that how you got
Hear
shot?
about the shot story.
well, the guy I was dating was in a gang, a very popular gang.
What's the name of the gang?
We don't need to talk about names of gangs because she may still be targeted. That is dangerous, Brandon.
I love him.
The one that's in jail?
Is he in jail?
No,
Was that
the one
the nigga that shot up the Benny Hunter?
It's another nigga,
Oh,
but he is in jail too. Oh Lord, I
Child
love
the
him too.
Ghetto.
I can't wait till he come out.
Anybody ever tell you what's that chick name with the loud mouth from the wife show?
I don't know.
Nene Leak.
No.
Nene Leakes?
You kind of look like Nene.
You just want to say I look like every fucking body. Like,
She a perfect mix between Nene and
just
Mary
say
Jane.
that I'm a very attractive young lady.
All right, so what about the gangs?
I feel like the type of guys I've dated are all in gangs. Like I date hood niggas. Like
Oh, that's
it's
why,
hard.
Ryan.
I
For
appreciate
me-
a reformed gangbanger.
Yeah, I date.
Keyword
hood-
for me, reformed.
Okay.
Well,
so-
my new man is a.
Reformed gangbanger.
He's
So,
more of like.
he like
Ghost.
the mayor from P Valley.
oh, he's a, no.
He's more like Ghost James St. Patrick.
Okay,
Like,
so
That
he
nigga was
be
not
killing
reformed.
people every other night. All right.
That nigga was
so
not
look,
reformed. And he be cheating. He cheating on you? Because he was
could
definitely
possi-
cheating on Tasha.
she don't care.
He possibly. I'm not having sex with him, so he.
Look, that's
All right,
all
so
that
TC,
matters.
So let's talk about when you got shot because that's came up a couple times. When was that?
Okay. It was April 22nd, 2010. I was
And
20 years old.
When did you? Where did you get shot at?
I got shot in the back of my thigh, and it traveled up and hit my femoral artery, my intestines, and my left ovary.
Damn, I
It
didn't.
hit
know
your
that.
thigh and
ovary?
it went to your ovary?
Yeah, because it was a drive-by shooting, and during the time when it was happening, I was leaned over in my seat, and the guy was on top of me, like trying to protect me, and the bullet came through the speaker of my car and hit the back of my thigh. So because I was bent over, it traveled up. So it hit my femoral artery,
so y'all
my
saw
intestines,
this like
and my.
happen, and then he tried to protect you.
Well, yeah, it was my instinct told me to duck. Like I was, okay, I'll just tell the whole story. So basically, I was in college. It was a Friday. It may have been a Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Thursdays.
It was a Thursday. I was at home chilling. My mom happened to be in town because my mom was a flight attendant as well. But she happened to be in town.
Hey,
I was
Mom.
at my grandma's house, and I was chilling, and I should have been going home to study for finals. But I'm like, fuck it. I don't got school on Friday. Let me call a couple niggas up. So I'm calling my little dudes or whatever. One dude, he told me he was doing something else. This particular one I have been in love with since I was like 15. So I was like blowing him up. We had just had sex for the first time the night before. And I
Shout
have
out
been
to your
dating him
king.
since I was 15. And this me getting shot happened when I was 20. So I was like, you know, pressed. Like, is you coming over again tonight? So
After you get shot?
no, before I had sex with
Oh.
him. I had sex with him for the first time
She
the
was
day
pressed for the
before I got
dick.
shot. So I was pressed, like,
Okay.
is you
So he
coming
was
over
over
again
there?
tonight? So boom.
'Cause that
He
dick was
like,
good.
yeah. Well, I just was
Why
in,
was you pressed?
cause that's how I know I truly love him because his penis was very small, and I just loved him, like being around him. Like, it wasn't because the dick was good. It was just because I loved him as a person. So boom.
And he protected you. It sounded like he tried to protect you.
Yeah, he did. So boom, I had been calling him
got you,
all
King.
night. He gambling, blah blah blah, all of this. Mom like, go home and study for finals. I'm like, yeah, bitch, whatever. Boom. He finally called me and tells me, come on, come get him or whatever. So when I get there, he still's not done gambling. So he's like,
You had to go get him.
he has a car. Let me get to that point.
All right.
He's like, follow my homeboy to drop my car off. Because, of course, he had a Murata on 20-somethings, you know, ghetto-ass car. He's like, follow my homeboy to drop my car off and then come back get me. But the one thing he always told me, never park in front of this house. But, of course, I'm not thinking, I didn't, you know, follow his homeboy to drop the car off. When I'm coming back, I'm in front of the house. Not thinking he come outside. When he come outside, I hear a car hit the corner quick as hell. I look in my rearview mirror and I see the car and my instinct was just like duck. So I ducked down. The car starts shooting and they were shooting at the house, but my car was in front of the house. So yeah, I bent down. He got on top of me. They get done shooting. I guess they pull off. He lifts up. he's asking his friends, like, everybody okay, this, that, and the third. And I lift up, I'm like, I'm screaming his name, hitting his shoulder. And he like, you hit? And I'm like, I guess. And I just felt burning in my stomach, and I blacked out. So him and his friends, I guess, pulled me out of my car, put me in another car, rushed me to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, they basically told my mom, like, you know, she was dead on arrival. We're reading her last rites. There's nothing we can do. She lost too much blood. My mom's
just
like,
perked up, like, wait, hold up. Who was dead on arrival?
yeah, they basically said I was dead on arrival. There's nothing they can do. I lost too much blood. My mom was like, yeah, whatever. Go back in there, figure it out.
Fix my fucking child.
Yeah,
Because
so they
I ain't leaving this hospital without my back beat.
Period. So then they come back out like, okay, well, you know, she's stabilized, but we may have to amputate her leg. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to work because if she wake up without a leg, she going to cuss you out and your mom out. So go back in there and figure something else
Fix her
out.
fucking leg.
So boom, they come back. She had to call like some other surgeon. Shout out to Dr. Ramna Rishna. That was his name, some Indian guy.
All right, fam,
Boom.
we see you.
So he's actually the one who put a stent in to fix the artery.
What hospital was this?
Sinai Grace.
Shout out to Sinai Grace. People be hating on Sinai Grace, dog.
And I
People
was
be
born
hating on Sinai. Shout out
People
to
be
Sinai.
hating on Sinai, and I feel like my
Y'all
surgeon,
can't call it
Dr.
Kill
Su-
Grace now, nigga.
What's so
Shout out
funny,
to Sinai motherfucking Grace, dog.
my surgeon name is Dr. Susie Seaman. That's
love
the
it.
funny part. And she was super cool.
I get it.
Yeah, her last name was
Is her
Seaman.
last name spelled the same?
Her last name is spelled Seaman. Yeah. Dr.
I know.
Susie
I know. In
Seaman.
high school, they was fucking with her.
Man, they fucked with her
Dr. Susie
forever.
Seaman.
Seaman, come here.
And,
Susie Seaman.
Yeah, so I didn't wake up to 3 weeks later. So when I woke up, they're asking me all these questions like, who's the president, blah, 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 and I'm like,
Bitch, I
Obama.
don't know.
No, I'm like, Obama.
Wait,
Take
you said
this shit.
2010?
2010. Obama was
2010.
definitely
Oh, yeah,
president
that's right,
in
that's
2010.
right.
He was
That's right.
elected in 2008.
Yes,
remember.
I actually scared my nurse when I woke up because they weren't expecting me to wake up because I had been heavily sedated or whatever. I woke up, they're asking me all these questions. The police were actually very rude and mean to me.
I believe it.
They were like, basically like it was my fault. Like, oh, you're dating gangbangers. You know, this.
How you
that,
ask
third.
somebody after they
My
wake
mom
up?
gave them access to my phone, so they're like read my text message, like, oh, you're talking to this guy who's a rival gang to this guy. And I'm like, I don't
Like,
fucking know. I just got niggas. Like,
Right, like, I'm so sorry that I'm just out here
Damn,
dating
nigga,
these
you was fucking
motherfuckers.
with the rivals?
I didn't
She
know.
You gotta
Yeah,
know.
but I will say the guy when
You
I
do
got
need to do
shot.
your
You don't be
background
involved
checks.
in all that, so all that stuff don't really be your
Exactly.
business.
So I had to learn how to walk again,
kinda
all
gotta
the
know that
stuff.
shit.
And,
I mean,
you know,
sometimes
I'm
if it's
fine.
public, but sometimes niggas be having beef that ain't got shit to do with you.
Exactly, because the guy that they said in the phone, I actually went to see him in the hospital and never knew what the fuck had happened to him. The whole time I was the
You a
nigga
wild
that
girl.
I was with that did something else. So, let's hold it
Man, you need
straight.
to make you a point.
You said you needed to learn how to walk again?
I had to learn how to walk again. So I went from I have a lot of scars. Like you can see one of
Damn,
my
Remy
scars,
Ma.
like right here,
Wow.
where they had to cut my stomach open. So they cut my stomach open from here to here. I have a scar here. I have a scar here, 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 in my growing area, and here. So
Wow.
they basically cut me like up
Completely
everywhere.
open.
Yeah, because they cut down my stomach to fix my intestines and to remove my ovary and to fix my intestine. So that's why they cut my stomach.
So they removed one ovary.
They removed one ovary. Yeah.
Okay.
What do that mean, like, with women? I don't know.
That's
So women
how
have
you-
women have two ovaries. So
Yeah, I know
That's
that.
how we.
Right.
That's where the egg goes for
Yeah,
us
so
to
if you
produce
got
a
one,
child.
can you still produce?
She can still produce,
Yes.
but it's a less likelihood. She now has less eggs
Yes.
because of that.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'll be she may go through menopause quicker because she now
and I may
has
have to
one
like
less ovary.
do like fertility treatment and all that type
Okay.
of stuff. I may have to do like in vitro stuff like that and able
Okay.
to have a kid. So that's why I have to have a rich
How
husband.
did that affect like your hormones? Did that affect like your sex drive or
Y'all missed the
anything
whole
like that?
husband
It
rich
could
moment.
possibly. Maybe that's why I don't be pressed to have sex. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's a good.
Did
Is
it?
that why you vanilla?
That is a good point. Because I
But
feel like
no,
I did
because she
hire.
said she likes to fuck with herself. It's just when she's with other people. I mean,
No, I just feel like ain't no niggas doing enough for me to be passing.
so
out
it
no
can't be
goods.
that because you're still enjoying it for yourself. So it can't
Yeah.
be like the injury that.
So the reason why I want to talk about this, because I know it got a little dark and deep, but we happy that you're here. Because I remember back when it happened, like, we ain't know, Facebook, somebody tell one thing, we like, what? TT
got shot.
No, it was like TT got shot. Then I heard TT die. I'm like, I ain't believing that till I see RIPs.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Then it was a picture of TT standing up, and I'm like, yes! But anywho,
I was so skinny. I looked like a
She came
crackhead.
to a house party with crutches.
yes, I remember
did?
that. Yeah,
Oh, I was
'cause
bold.
his cousins tried to jump me, and I had a knife.
That wasn't that party, nigga. Stop.
Oh,
What house party was it?
It was
One anecdote
me,
only, Brandon.
And like Zakia. Like we was just
And I
Zakia.
had crutches. I was pressed to go out. I went out with
I
crutches.
shit, nigga, you was asleep for 3
I
weeks.
didn't see. You know what's crazy? I have been to plenty of house
remember her with
parties,
crutches.
and there's always at least one injured person there partying. Get the fuck
But
out
I
of
did
here.
not want to
A
be
nigga-
the
a
injured
nigga with a
person.
boot, a bitch with an arm cast. Like, there's always somebody there.
You can't go to the
Injured.
club.
You can't go to the club,
Right.
so you might as well be
Wait,
at a
so,
house
house
so,
party.
party.
TT, did that fuck with your confidence because you have so
At
many?
first, like, because I was very self-conscious about my weight because I lost so much weight. I was so skinny.
You was already skinny back then.
No, I was not. I had
You probably
ass.
can grow
boy.
like into your head.
Period.
Nigga.
You trying to think about if I had ass.
She ain't had no ass. She
First
had
off,
head.
First off, I looked
Too
good.
vanilla.
And I was extremely skinny and I
Period.
wasn't happy with my weight because my clothes that I was trying on, they were fucking falling off of me. I'm like, what the fuck? I look like a crackhead. So I was very depressed about I've never been self-conscious about my scars. But my weight, that was the issue.
All
But
jokes
now I
aside,
wish I was back.
Was that
fucking
like
skinny.
a war wound to you? Like, yeah, nigga.
No. I don't think I went through that phase where it was like, you know, I'm gangster because I got shot. No, I'm like, bitch, you better be pay attention to who you talking to because
do you
you
have
never
any
know
PTSD
what
from that?
these.
Did you
I
fuck him
just
after that?
figured out.
Can
I
she answer
love
my
him.
question?
I love him. He was there through
I
everything.
love him.
I love him.
You
I
said
love
love like
it.
12 times since you've been
You still
here.
ain't
I
answered the
love
question.
him.
Do you have any PTSD from that?
I didn't think I had any until I was dating this one guy and he took me to the gun range and I had a complete panic attack at the gun range and I never knew. Like I went and as soon as I shot the guy, I like threw the gun. I balled up in like I was like a baby in the cubicle and I was just
Yep.
like, get me out of here. I never
Yeah.
knew that I had it until
That happened.
Have you
went
gone
to
back?
the-
Until it was
and
triggered.
I haven't been
Until
back
it was actually
since.
triggered. Right.
I
And
haven't
it's
been
close,
back since.
like, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
There's no joke
and
in
that's
there,
also
too.
you holding that
Yeah,
weapon
and I
at that
legit
moment.
like I
Yeah.
didn't like that the bullet came back out of the
I'm about to say,
gun.
you feel the
So I felt like I was
pushback,
shooting my
everything.
goddamn self. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, this
I can
ain't
see
for me.
that being PTSD.
Yeah, so I had a complete panic attack. And I never knew until that moment. So
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it was like But no, I never had any issues with like, you know, my body. The only thing that bothers me is the fact from the injury I have lymphedema. So that just means like I have poor circulation in my leg. So one leg is bigger than the other. So this one
So
swells
can you
up.
ride it?
Oh, that has no issue with the vagina area.
Well, I mean, can you ride? Like, I mean, with it being in your legs, can you ride? Can you ride dick on your toes? Like, does
Absolutely, but I might get a little tired.
That, okay.
But I can. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing, like shoes. Like, and I like shopping and that type of stuff. So that's the only thing that gets me depressed when I go shoe shopping.
Oh,
Because it's only
okay.
certain shoes that I could wear. So I have to wear
is
shoes
one
that have
foot
like a
bigger than the
stretch.
other one?
Yeah, like you can see it.
Oh, actually, yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's way bigger actually. So I have to get like I really wear size 6 and I have to buy a fucking 7.5, 8 just so that it'll be able to fit on this foot.
And then that one's bigger.
This one's bigger, this one's small. Yeah, and this one be bigger, so I have to wear extra sock. Or if I have my friends with me, sometimes, you know, we switch the shoe a little bit. And they don't check. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, because they don't always check.
But Nordstrom's, you know what? Nordstrom's will sell you 2 different size shoes.
Yep.
So I buy a lot of my shoes from Nordstrom because they do sell you 2
Oh, that's
different
dope.
size.
I
Yeah.
think that more places, because of situations like that.
You never know. Yeah.
So, like, what's your advice? Like, not to people per se that just got shot, but somebody who something traumatic has happened to. That's why I brought this whole thing up.
Yeah.
Like, what's your advice to them to try to get their confidence back, even if it's a mental thing or a physical thing?
I would say focus on something that you love because for me, it was my grandma actually getting me. I've always been an outgoing person and want to get out. I love glitz, glam, all that type of stuff. It took for my grandma to get me out of the house. I get to her house and she bought me all of my favorite stuff. So just like makeup and nail polish and new outfits and stuff like that. And it was like, okay. So just, you know, focusing on something that you love and that you like. And I feel like that'll
I love
push your
that. I
confidence
hate
or
that that
whatever.
happened to you, but I love that.
I hate that it happened to me also, but I also feel like it was something that needed to happen to slow me down because I was moving too fast. I was I was living life fast. I was dating the wrong type of guys. I was out here.
I'm sorry. I'm not judging, but do you no longer date those type of guys?
I no longer date the guys that are on the block. I date the boss.
Okay. All right.
Nigga,
All right. I'm with it. No, I got you. I
I no
got you.
longer date the guys.
I totally
that
understood
are
where
on
she
the
was coming
block.
from with
TT
that.
is clearly saying,
I totally understand.
I
where she was
date the
coming.
boss now.
I like to be risky, but not as risky as I was in the past.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
But I love him. I'll still be with him to this day. And oof, we didn't go talk about me kids. You got
Okay. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, we not.
okay. So I get it. So this has low-key been a dope episode. We kind of ran over on time.
we did.
Yeah. So the crazy part is we never even got to Alessa telling us how she had 2 dicks in her mouth.
And
at
I
once.
want to know.
I didn't have
Yeah.
2 dicks in my mouth at once, but I mean, I did have 2 dicks in my vicinity.
Yeah,
at
so
once.
catch us on the
I
next
wanna-
episode of Cocktails with Cocktails when you
know.
find out how Alessa took 2 dicks at the same time in her body. Where was they at? Tell us real quick.
Okay, I had a dick in my vagina and a dick in my mouth.
Did you cry?
And your
Afterwards.
vagina and your mouth.
Did they do anything to your booty hole?
No, unfortunately.
Did they both nut in your mouth?
They did not both nut in my mouth. Not both of them.
Did
Were
somebody nut
they
in?
friends? Did they know each other?
They were friends.
How do you ask your homeboy, like, hey, bro, like, can you fuck my girl with me?
I think it's literally just as simple as asking that question.
Okay.
Oh, one of them were your boyfriend.
Do you say?
Well,
Do you
like,
do the same thing with like your homegirls? Hey, like if you
I have definitely asked my homegirl to have a threesome with me before. Like, yo, do you want to have a threesome with me? And then she told me that I needed to ask her privately. So
wait,
we'll
how
talk
did you
about that
publicly
later.
ask?
It doesn't matter. We'll talk about that later. That's a different episode.
Niggas is at brunch.
Fucking queens.
No, not at
Hey,
Queens. Racist
Lester's like, hey, can y'all get us 4
Queens.
shots? Tyler, would you have a threesome with me?
No, I told you,
Like,
Tyler is not.
bitch,
Tyler is
ask
a little
me
bit too much
later.
for me. I already told you that.
Ash, would you have a threesome with one of your friends and her nigga? Ashley said no. She shook her forehead.
I would never do
and
that
the rest
with
of her
one
body
of my
moved too.
friends.
All right, so look, we appreciate y'all. We want y'all to stay safe. Look, as much as we love TT, we want y'all to just not date drug dealers at all.
No.
Catch us on the next
And I'm
episode.
not
of
that
Co-
green.
Did you say green?
She did say green.
All right, look in this shit.
But I understood exactly what you meant by green. I understood exactly.
Because that's what drug dealers say when you like take them somewhere. They be like,
We're
Yeah,
not
and they
drug
schmeal.
dealers.
And they schmeal. They boring as fuck. Like they lame as fuck. Schmeal, boring, green. I
Yeah.
get you.